Hello, friends. It's Laura Ward. So this is going to be a little bit more fitness oriented than most of my classes. We're just going to kind of punch into it and work out a little bit more. And it's also going to be really short because it's the first half of another class, which I use music for, and I do in my Zoom room. And so I cannot put it up on the YouTubes without copyright infringement. If you ever want to come into this room, it is actually a bar burn class. The second half of the class is all standing and tendus and twerking all together.
Okay. All right, so let's start standing up. Big breathing, inhale, stretch out and up. Feel into your fingertips, just wiggle them around on top, fingertips, and then shift your weight a little bit from side to side. So arms are really high up, shifting from side to side, reaching into that high space, the inspiration area, and see if you can get a little stretch between your ribcage and pelvis, so in your waist. And then let your arms come down and soften. Let's circle the shoulders. We're going to do a few things in here. Circling your shoulders, mobilizing ribcage, lungs, and heart. And change direction, other way, up and over. And then inhale, open and lift again. And exhale, shake it out as you come down. Letting go of any tension in your body. Inhale, stretch up and open. Exhale, shake it out, bounce. So even this kind of bouncing and shaking is going to stimulate your lymphatic system to come online and start to detox your body. Inhale, lift and open, and exhale, shake, shake, shake. And we're going to spiral. So you're just going to twist and look behind you. Feet are about shoulder distance apart, parallel, seeing what's behind you every time. So letting your eyes really, without bugging out of your head, letting them really come into play, coming online, seeing what you see. And letting yourself, I'm actually hitting my hips. So I'm just going to show you this way. When I come around, I'm giving my hips a little hit. And one reason is because I took ballet class on Tuesday. So I am definitely tighter here in my back. So I'm just going to give that a little bang out as well. And most people tend to hold a lot of tension in their butts and in their backs. All right, let's take it back up again. Inhale, lift, feet really wide this time. Exhale, bend your knees, drop it down, shifting from side to side, head to tail, tail to head, weight shifting from side to side. Letting it go. Feeling your weight as you're shifting. So spreading out your toes, feeling your heel, feeling the whole foot connecting to the floor, and then taking your hands inside of your feet and bending your knees over your toes. Bend and stretch. Just plie halfway down. You don't need to go to the full stretch, but maybe a little bit depending on how tight you're feeling. And one more. And then roll up, coming all the way up to the top. And let's interlace on top, push up through the heels of the hands, stretching from side to side. Rib cage, lungs, heart, and diaphragm moving. Still breathing deep into your body. So as we get going, try to keep your breath profound, deep breathing all the way down into your belly. And then let's do this. You're going to push up straight and just kind of bend and soften. Press up and then bend, softening, and press up and bend and soften, up and bend and soften and come back in. Standing cat-cow, internal rotation, external rotation. You can also do it with your legs if you want. If that's too much to think about, just leave them parallel. So we're going to round the spine, internally rotate, and then externally rotate. Stick out your butt, stick out your chest. Exhale, hollow and curl. Inhale, arch and open. Exhale, spiraling from your fingertips in through your rotator cuff into your rib cage and lungs. So this whole connected upper body. And then the same thing on the bottom, from your feet in all the way to your pelvis, into your psoas, into your spine. Whole body movement. Inhale, open. I'm just going to show you sideways what this looks like on me. I'm here and I'm sticking it out. Spine curves one way and then the other way. Head and tail forward and head and tail back. Last one, head and tail forward head and tail back. Good. And then let's take it all the way down to the floor. I do actually have a mat over here. It's just such a thick mat that I really don't like to use it except for when I'm on my knees. Bring it into the vicinity. Taking it down to the floor. If you have a block and some weights, grab them. We're going to take it all the way down. So coming onto the floor and internally rotate your knees, feet turned in as well. I'm grabbing my weights. These are 3-pound weights. You could go lighter or heavier or no weights. I'm going to circle around my body. Exhaling as I come up, inhaling, arms over my head. As I'm doing this, I am trying to pay attention to whether one hand is taking over the weights. Like, is my right hand doing more or is my left hand doing more? Trying to keep that balanced. And then change direction the other way. Oh yeah, I got lots of creaking in my floor to join the sound. Last one. I know we didn't do that evenly on both sides, but whatever. Let's take feet and legs parallel. We are going to you're just going to internally rotate and then externally rotate with your hands. So you're punching up and then elbows into your sides. Punching up, elbows into your sides. So this isn't like tremendously difficult. I'm in the vertical dimension with my arms. So I'm just shooting right up with those arms. So the weight of the weight is just coming down into my shoulders, but I'm getting this nice spiral through my forearms up into my rotator cuff a little bit as my arms are changing. Just 2 more. So this is really just to get the tissue more 3-dimensionally awake, and we can get rid of the weights. And let's take our block, sticking the block in between our knees, feet parallel, hands down by your sides. I'm going to turn my hands each time I go up a quarter turn. So the first time my hands are going to be this way, and the second time this way, third time this way, and then I'm going to rotate all the way out. So inhaling up, then exhaling down, quarter turn in the hands, inhale up, exhale down, quarter turn, inhale lift, exhale lower, and then turning them so that they're facing out. Inhale up, exhale down, palms down to the floor to start. Inhale up, exhale down, palms face each other. Inhale up, exhale down, palms to the ceiling. Inhale up, exhale down, and then a big spiral, palms rotated out. Inhale up, exhale down. I'm going to leave my hands on the floor and lift my pelvis. Circles with my pelvis, circles with my hips, circling around. And then changing direction other way. And then coming into center, just lifting as high as I can go, walking my shoulders close together, pushing the floor away, opening up. I feel a stretch to the front of my legs as well, just for a couple of breaths here. And then slowly release the arms, roll it down through your spine, coming into the floor, taking your block out. Hands down by your sides, big circles with the legs. There we go. Circling up and out and down and in. You can make these smaller if you want. Up, open, down, and together. I'm pointing up and flexing down. I love this exercise. I feel like this is just a great exercise. We're getting the sagittal movement and then opening out, big circles. Oh my God, someday I'm gonna be on a floor that doesn't creak the whole time. Old houses. Oh, this is better. 2 more. Last one. And then bring it up and shake, 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 shake. And we're going to internally rotate. So feet open wide, internally rotating one leg at a time. Letting that massage out the back of your hip. And if you want to take it deeper, hook your heel and just lean into that. So as I'm here in this heel hooked position, because I'm a little bit sore in my rotators and my glutes, I can feel it on my bottom, this underneath butt. And if I kind of move back and forth, I can massage out the outside of that hip, just getting some of the lactic acid, which is what is making me feel sore, to redistribute in my body. So when we move, like when we talk about movement hydrating tissue or massage, it's just like you're squishing a sponge and you're readjusting where the water is. And the water is really actually the sort of extracellular matrix. It's partly that, it's also lymph, it's also blood, it's all the things. And all of that stuff is like, that's all filtering through your body. So we want that alive, healthy, and moving. Switch it to the other side. Hooking your heel over. And if it feels good, just moving so that you're getting a little massage under that hip. If you have a whole lot of padding, you will not be getting the same amount of massage, but it's probably okay. And I mean a whole lot of padding on the floor, not on your butt. I'm also getting this internal rotation on the other side. So I'm getting this easy, gentle movement in that whole system of, well, the whole system of my lower body, even the spiral in my spine. Release it, come in. You're going to pick up your butt, give it a little shake, let everything soften and melt, and then drop it down. And let's do hundreds with the block. So taking your block, sticking it right down on your pubic bone, squeeze your legs together, toes down to the floor, deep breath in. Let's take the legs up to 90 degrees and then slowly lower them down to 45. If you need to leave your knees bent and just be here, that's fine. I know my people in my room are all pretty expert at this. Coming up and pulsing down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open, exhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fill up your lungs. Exhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep breath, exhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. So I have a very smart little kitty here. She knows how to play fetch. She is bringing in one of her toys. They also like to carry their toys around. And the toy is actually just, last one, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. The toy is actually just a, like one of those little like chocolate wrappers that's sort of metallic and you can crumple up. That is almost, they have almost no store-bought toys. They're all like creations of crumpled up paper and string and stuff like that. And then dropping your knees from side to side. And this part of the curtain over here where she is like one of all 3 cats' favorite places to go and hide and play. Take it a little deeper if you can, spiraling all the way across. Yeah, she's still carrying it around. Let that open up through your shoulders. So when I take this deeper, I'm getting a big stretch and massage through the middle of my back, through my rhomboids, the space in between my shoulder blades. And it feels so good in my body to get that deep stretch. Depending on how far I go, I can also get it up higher into my traps. So take your time and feel into your body, like, what does it need and what feels really good? And keep moving towards that. And then come back into center. And let's do this 3-leg switch and then a half circle. So it's a kind of mixture of Pilates and gyrokinesis or gyrotonic. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to circle your legs out and around and change it to the other side. Going 1, 2, 3, circle, circle, circle. As that leg comes in, it's your 1. 1, 2, 3, circle and open. Bring it in, 1. I'm staying pointed for this, 2, 3. So long leg, pointed toes, or not, going 1, 2, 3, circle open. You can also let your head drop down to the floor. So for me, I like to go up and down. And like sometimes my head is up. And when I feel like it's too much strain in my neck, I just drop it back down to the floor. It's all good. 1. Most of us don't need our heads closer to our chests. 1 more time each side. 1, 2, 3, and open. 1, 2, 3, and open, which is one reason why, yes, we want to build the strength, but then we also want to really let go. So let's drop it down. Find some freedom in your spine from your head to your tail, tongue to tail. Think of your whole gut body also softening up. So as I'm moving and wriggling around, any kind of stuckness in my gut body can also be kind of wrung out and moved. So we're working in the organ level as well as the musculoskeletal level. Okay, and let's just roll back and forth with that, rounding your spine, massaging through your back. If it feels good and you want to take it into a plow, you can do that. Really listen in to what feels good for you. And then let's bring it down and let's open through the middle and fold onto one side. Opening it up as wide as you can and fold it to the other side. Massaging in, open and close, open and close, open and close, open and close. Open it up, stay in the middle, circles with your feet. Let's go circles with your feet and your wrists. If you need to hold on, then go ahead and hold on. But if you can do them both at the same time, go for it. Wrists and feet circling around, change direction other way. Distal part of our bodies, the very edges, our fingers and toes. And then bring it in, shake it out, let it free up again. Head, tail freedom, wag your tail, shake your head, jiggle, let out some sound. Oh, I had meant to shut the door so that I'm not screaming through the whole house, but apparently I haven't done that. All right, let's flip over. Let's come onto hands and knees. Now I'm going to get my mat. This is actually my mom's mat. She likes the thick one. And she does her exercises pretty much every day. She has this whole series of stuff. And I think I actually have a video way earlier, maybe a year or two ago, of her doing her exercises on my site. Arch, it's on my YouTube, and curl. And she talks through them, what they are. She'd had a little, like a back injury or back hip injury, just like a sort of seizing up. And then she went to see a physical therapist and they gave her a bunch of exercises. So which are a lot like these exercises. So she does them really regularly. And this is something that I love about my mom, is that she is just on top of it when it comes to fitness and being alive and participating in the world. She's awesome. All right, let's take the opposite arm to leg, out, in, out, and change. Out, in, out, change. Out, in. So I'm kind of stabilizing my body right now, stabilizing my torso. I'm going to change it to arch and curl. So it's an arch, curl, arch, change. Arch, curl, arch, change. Out, in, out, change. Out, in, out. And then we're going to change it again. We're going to take the arm and leg right out in front and then take it out to the diagonal, bring it back in and lower down. So it's coming up along midline, opening to the diagonal, coming back in and down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. One more time each side, out, in. Last one, up, out, in, and come in. And let's just take a minute of breathing into our back. Really send the breath as low down into your body as you can. Just breathing down into the lower lobes of your lungs. Nice alliteration there. Lower lung lobes. And as we breathe deep down, our diaphragm is going to push down into our organs. Again, moving our inner body. That is super healthy. That is coherence and breath support. I can just imagine what was going on when people were wearing corsets, when women were wearing corsets, or even Spanx now. I'm sure that those are also doing things that are not great for you. Yeah, so we don't want to be all squished in. Not very healthy for our organs and our tissues. Having said that, I have to say this pair of leggings is a little bit Spanxy. So I will only leave them on for like an hour or two. Like I don't wear them all day. I can't wear stuff on my skin for all day. It bums me out. Take one leg out behind you. Circles in the back space. Let's go with pointed toes. Find your midline. Make sure you're slightly crossing the midline. Try and make a circle that's round. A circular circle. And then you're going to flex your foot and change direction, go the other way. And then we're going to take our leg out to the side. You're going to move your upper body slightly over, away from that side. So I'm going to move away from this leg. I'm going to lift this leg up and I'm going to circle out here. Circles out to the side. And then I'm going to flex and change direction, reaching through my heel. And then bring it back in and take yourself back to center, find midline, and take the other leg out. Right behind you, circles in the back space. Shoulders wide, neck is long, breathing into it, pointed toes. And then flex and change direction, reaching through your heel. And then bring it in, move your arms slightly over, away from that leg. The leg comes out to the side, lift it up, circles here. And flex, change direction. And then come in. And we're going to do this. Let's just do, I'm having a bra malfunction. All that hanging forward, like my boobs are like, anyway, shift your butt to one side, head to the other side. And then switch it to the other way. So your butt is one way, your head is the other way. And then come back in. We're going to come up onto all fours again. Take one leg out. You're going to cross it as far to the other side as you can. So let me show you with my other leg. I'm going to take this leg, cross it over, and I'm going to turn around to look at my foot. I feel a stretch all up and down this hip, and I'm reaching towards it. And then switch it to the other side. Leg comes out, bring it forward as far forward as you can. And like, you know, you're an animal looking around to look at your tail. You're a human animal. Look around, check it out, get that stretch. And then let's come in and open up into a straddle. So we're going to do a side stretch with a little shifting. Find a straddle that's comfortable for you. And if necessary, elevate your pelvis on a pillow or something. Not sure that the block is going to be very comfortable, but something that picks you up, a blanket, a towel. We're going to take it to the side. You're going to round forward toward the floor, and then you're going to inhale, push with the bottom arm, arch, spiral open. Exhale, down towards your leg. Inhale, open it up. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Walk it into the center and hang out there. Breathe into that. And then push the floor away and bring it up, coming all the way up to the top, opening your arms out, side stretch over to the other side. Exhale, down. Inhale, spiral and open. Exhale, from your pubic bone to your head, from your tail through your heart, lungs, and out through your head. So you're spiraling low to high. Big spiral. Open it up. Use your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk it into center. Take it down the middle. Breathe into it. You can bend your knees there if you need to. And then bring it up. Slowly up. Legs together. Bang them up and down. Rotate in and out. Loose and easy. Oh, shake it all out. Let it go. Let's take this. We're going to inhale. Lift and open. Wait, how does this go? Inhale up. I have to think about this. Inhale up. Yes. Exhale. Fold forward. Inhale. Reach it out and up. Exhale. Hands behind you on the floor. You can either bend your knees and make this easier to press up, or you can leave your legs straight and press up. Here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Press. Exhale lower. Inhale. Press. I'm struggling with my carpet on the floor. Last one. Inhale, press. Exhale, lower. This is a moment where I probably need to be on my mat. Inhale, lift and open. Open your heart, open your lungs. Find the inspiration up there. Exhale, fold forward, surrender, let go, soften. Inhale, back up. Check it all out. Come into vertical, hands behind you. Inhale, there we go, much easier. Exhale down. Inhale, press. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, press. Exhale, fold. Coming back to the beginning. Inhale, lift. Fold it forward. Inhale, lift. I'm going to do the opposite version with the knees bent. Somewhat easier. Inhale, press. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale up and exhale. Take it down. Shake it all out. Give it a bang. And we're going to come to our second half of the class. So I am going to stop recording. This was the first half. And if you are out there in TV land watching this stuff, like and subscribe. This is free content for all humans on the planet who have access to internet and a computer.